Let's see what Swin and Nadia are doing. See how they're doing. Vampire ways with companion for a bit, blah, blah, blah. Well met, Van cried Spriggan Extraordinaire. To commemorate our final days in thy glorious capital, we do hereby challenge thee to a duel over the title of True Spriggan. Translation, please. Actually, she pretty much covered it. Come on, play along. This could be our last chance. Here we go. Alright, I'll bite. So, explain this duel over the title of True Spriggan business. Well, that part was just her being dramatic. Remember when you made us substitute Spriggans right after we came to Edith? It's been a wild ride since then, and I mean wild. Now here we are with everything we asked for and more. We don't want to set a bad example for Lapis or our boss by taking advantage of your hospitality, though. So we felt the need to prove ourselves, and who better to do it against than you, Van? Spriggan stuff's pretty close to our usual work already, so a 4SPG showdown sounded like a good way to settle things. And if we should vanquish thee, perchance we could lay claim to thy reputation as well? Don't push your luck, but I get where you're coming from. You two deserve a little something for picking up the slack around here. I'll just treat this like a special 4SPG for my stand-ins. Just don't cry foul when I go full throttle. No better parting gift than showing you what a Spriggan's really made of. We couldn't ask for more. Now you're talking. From there, Van used the connections to get in touch with any collaborators of his who had time to spare. They then put together a limited time half-price discount promotion to bring in more Force Bigs than ever before. Back to the bulletin boards in every district ought to have requests from corner to corner by now. Whoever closed out the most of them within the time limit is the winner. You guys all set to go? Ready when you are. Really casting a wide net though, huh? I know this was our suggestion, but we're in for a lot more Force Bigs than we bargained for. You say that, but I had to trim the list quite a bit to get it down to just the suitable ones. I was already looking for a good excuse to get the finickier ones over with, so this works out great. Yeah, imagine what a buzzkill it'd be to get an emergency call in the middle of tonight's live performance. Well, alright, hope you don't mind if we bring the heat then. You're on, no backing out now. Let the Force Big Showdown commence. And so Van and Swin and Nadia's duel began. She's coming your way, S. Roger that. Cat snatched. Meow. There, you're gonna be just fine. I'd love it if Van just swooped in. Yoink, my cat. Bye-bye. Here's your cat, ma'am. Booyah! Score 1 for the Dream Team. Goodness, what an impressive display. My sweet little Anna. Thank you ever so much for catching her. About that, are you really this cat's owner? You were a few syllables off from the name on her collar just now. And rumor has it that a shady catnapper has been snatching up pure breeds to put on the market. That's, oh damn. Oh, Angela, thank goodness you're alright. Uh-oh. Got her. So now the mansion of Employda has a massive rat infestation. It's all my fault. It's okay, you're attractive. They'll let you off the hook. If I don't do something about it, they'll fire me for sure. Can I count on you to handle this discreetly? So my hunch was right. The two of them are like a match made in heaven. Mind hanging around just to take the solution to your problem. Should be along in just a minute. Excuse me, but are you the Spriggan I keep hearing about? I could really use your expertise. All the lab rats at the medical research facility I work for were inadvertently terminated. Cool. Here you go. She's got rats. Go nuts. Two spigs, one mow. Is there any chance you could set us up with a large quantity of them in short order? Did you say rats? Huh? That's 2 for 1. Getting a mountain requested has its perk sometimes. You cheating son of a bitch. He's good. He knows what's what. S, you think those cars have anything to do with that package we picked up a minute ago? Shoot, we're being tailed. I'll shake them off. Hang on tight, Nadia. Aye, aye. Sparkles. Will somebody save me? Pipe down. I ain't looking to start anything. At least not if you can clean out your blackmail data and hand it over. You had a good run up till now, coasting on the backs of others. I'd say it's about time for the piper to get paid. Alright. Just take it. That sells that. Now on to a separate request. This one involves getting tit for tat over the living hell you put the victims through. No, please. 2 for 1. Let's go. He's just doing it up. Waiting around here to ambush that crooked businessman isn't going as well as I'd hoped. Maybe he caught on and switched routes? I can recalculate his path, but we're kind of short on time. What's this? Don't tell me we're all working the same request. Oh, hi, Van. Guess we overlapped on this one. Well, ain't that a kick in the head? You two already got the jump on me. Not even the golden tip-off Brahmani head can make up for that. I'll just have to shift over to something else. Ah, well, keep up the good work out there. Brahmani, that's his informant over in Riverside. Might as well head over and take the freebie.
No.
Soon afterward, the alarm in everyone's life went off, signaling the time limit for the showdown was up. They then returned to the office to report their respective results. So the final tally is 11 force picks for me and 12 for you. What?
What?
The victory's yours. Damn, some professional I am. What's wrong? Those don't look like the face of winners to me. It's because this whole thing was rigged. I'm with her on that. That informant you clued us in on was the only reason we were able to close out that last request. Can't really say that point was earned fair and square. Hey, I'm the one who slipped up by giving you a hint. You should be proud for not letting it pass you by. From where I'm standing, who solved what doesn't really matter as long as you stuck to the friggin' way. Matter of fact, you did me a solid divvying up the workload, so thanks for that. Oh, he got us hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, we may have won the battle, but we lost the war the second we suggesting dueling over horse pigs. You outfoxed us good, Ben. Heh, you guys get so uptight over the weirdest things. Well, for all the areas we fall short in, we still managed to prove ourselves pretty decently. Yep, I'd say so. Actually, you never fully explained what it was you were trying to prove. Mind filling me in? Like we said, these last several months have just been one freak incident after another. Running into old colleagues from the gardens on Nemeth, seeing what it looked like to have my brother back from the dead. And even that's got nothing to do with what went down with LP and S. Everything worked out in the end, but it left us with some heavy questions to chew on. We started to wonder, would we ever escape our past, or are we doomed to spend the rest of our lives in darkness? I see. That's what all this boils down to. We wanted to prove that if we worked hard enough, we could enjoy our lives in a way that sat right with us. Just like you do, Van. Like me. Not that most people would call your way of life a respectable one. Rude. Don't I know it. I hear Elaine offered you two a place at the guild, though. Why not take her up on it? Blech! And work myself into the ground all year round? I've got a lazing and loafing quota to keep. Call me crazy, but I don't think her line of work is in our wheelhouse anyway. That aside, there was one other thing we wanted to prove. To yourselves? No, to you, Van. We wanted to show you how much we've grown over these past 2 years. You had to help us out with just about everything back then, but now other people can lean on us for a change, don't you think? Yeah, you two have come leaps and bounds, no doubt about it. Even if your past tries to haunt you again, I know you'll put it back in its place as many times as it takes. You've got the freedom to make whatever you want of your lives. This old town Springer will vouch for that any day of the week. I know we're not leaving just yet, but I can tell we won't be leaving any regrets behind. And the next time we meet up, we're going to be twice, no, thrice as impressive as we are now. Times. Yeah, I can hardly wait already.
We might be hanging up our substitute Spriggan hats, but we'll never, ever forget the time we spent with you, Aggie, and everyone else.
I can't promise we'll always be available, but if you're ever in a bind, hit us up. Next time, we'll be the ones handling a 4SPG of yours.
No, you won't.
Planner launched!
Okay, let's see. I want to see how crazy she's going to get about looking at flowers. Okay, the meeting place is just past here. Got no clue what to expect from this. Hey, what's up, Van? Wow, you actually showed. Why do you sound so surprised? I ain't the type to accept an invite and then be a no-show. So you seemed a little spaced out there for a minute. Something on your mind? Oh, not really. I was just watching you do your thing. Seeing your form with that sword against all those white petals is pretty mesmerizing, I'll admit. Oh, it's not often I get a compliment from you, of all people. I just call them like I see them. Anyway, those are called lino flowers, right? I hear they bloom in the Empire, too. Yep, they're indigenous to the East, but they were taken abroad back to the Middle Ages. I heard there were some growing around here, so I decided to stop by. Seeing them in full bloom is a sight you don't want to miss. You ain't wrong there. It sure is a sight for sore eyes. Definitely isn't a bad place to kick back and pop open some cold ones with the boys. That's actually what's often done at flower viewing parties in the East. It's easy to get swept up in the atmosphere with all this nature around. Yeah, nature. Yeah. So, want to fight? No! What? Boo. Told you. She went crazy. So, want to fight to the death? Let me think. No! Damn it, I freaking knew this was the reason you called me out here. Why do you want to fight me so bad anyway? What makes you think I'd be a match against a divine blade? Oh, I don't think that at all. You'd be lucky to last 5 seconds against me as you are now. Then why do you want to kill me? But is that dark blue Grendel? Now that's another story entirely. Okay, I think I see what's going on. Our fight against the Crimson Grendel must have lit a fire in you. Am I wrong? Nope, you hit the nail on the head. From the moment I laid eyes on it, I was itching to pull out my sword and go to town. And just when I thought I had the chance had arrived, boom, gone in a flash. Ugh, I can't contain myself any longer. Guess that means running for the hills is off the table. Not like I could let you go back to Aramis in that state anyway. I'm glad you're so quick to understand. Now, let's hurry up and get started. Sorry, but that ain't an option either. I can't go Grendel when my hollow mare isn't around. And she's been sleeping like a baby ever since the Genesis stopped functioning. Oh, well, that sucks. What am I supposed to do now? I'm completely overstimulated and I don't have an opponent who can bear the brunt of my attacks. She gets off on fighting. Kinda hot. Don't hit the panic button just yet. I have an idea. I just need a quick change of venue. Check out the garden. Let her fucking... Let little Shizuno use all her energy and go raw. Or just run around rampant energy. The American Garden? Ah, battlefield, lino flowers, and a full moon. I couldn't ask for a more perfect backdrop for a duel. The program must use the area we were in, along with your fighting spirit, as data. Anyhow, I think this should work. Keep in mind, I think this is just a digital recreation. I've been through the transformation enough times that I can tell the difference. We only just freed this place from the Garden Master, so this is kind of like exploding a bug while things are still destabilized. I don't care about any of that. All that matters now is that I can have my fun. Fair warning, I can also get pretty damn fired up when I'm in this form. I won't be able to pump the brakes now that the engine's going. You've poked the bear, so get ready for a beatdown. Oh, I'm more than ready for that. Bring it on. Grah! Taking the initiative was definitely the right call, but I think you were just a little too hasty. You need to give yourself enough room to predict how your opponent might counterattack. Shit, even with all the overpowered freaks I fought with the Grendel up till now, she has them all beat. Yeah, she's nuts. The power of the Divine Blades is freaking unreal. Grah! And now you're letting your mind wander too much. A moment is all I need to break through your defenses. Erase all thoughts of this fleeting mortal coil and focus only on the battle before you. Concentrate on me. Concentrate on yourself. Because in this world, none exists except us. I can't keep up with her. It's taking all I have just to fend her off. What's the matter, man? I've seen you fight opponents with more tenacity than this. That's more like it. He hasn't even used Spirit Unification yet. His speed and power are extraordinary. Looks like he's finally unleashing his inner beast. A beast worthy of the name Devourer of Nightmares. However, it's going to take a lot more than a mere beast to satiate me. She's just crazy, dude. I told you. There's flower blooming. She just wants to be crazy. Can't keep up with her when I'm relying on my wits, and I play right into her hand when I act on instinct. Is there really nothing I can do? Wait, I got it. I am both the nightmare and the beast that devours it. What's this? I think some part of me was still trying to hold back. But now, I'm ready to come at you with everything I have. Super Saiyan. Okay. There it is. That's what I was after. The ultimate form hidden inside you. I suppose I'd better respond in kind then. Spirit Unification! Yeah! That looks even more powerful than what we saw in Long Lie. You've been toying with me this whole time. Well, whatever. I won't let that stop me. Grah. Let's say we fight to the bitter end, Grendel. You're on, Divine Blade of Silver. And then she kicks his ass. Art stop. Full stop. System error. System error. Too much awesome. Shutting down. Data overload from unknown source has been detected. System processing capacity exceeded. Initiating reboot to restore operating protocols. All user will now be disconnected. What? No! Not now! The Marian Garden eagerly awaits her next visit. Faster!
No!
She was gonna kill him.
Yeah, she was.
She was gonna fucking kill him. Ooh, I came like 7 times in that fight. Back to reality. Ah, we were so close. Just when I'd finally found new heights to reach. Want to go again? Nope. Figured. I'm not really in the mood anyway. Maybe we couldn't finish our duel, but I guess I'm satisfied for now. I can't remember the last time I got to use Ake Garasu to its full potential. Ake, huh? What's that? Is that the name of your sword or something? Uh-huh. It goes by other names too, but I'm not really supposed to go into that. The sheath is made from the weapons of many hardened fighters. I bet I could have spruced it up nicely had I got my hands on the Grendel's armor. Probably would have been hard, given that it's made of the shards. But heck, knowing you, I'm sure you'd figure out a way to do it. Anyway, I had a lot of fun. Thanks a bunch, man. Sheesh, you really are something else. Well, I'm not exactly what you'd call a devoted martial artist, but I can definitely feel like I caught a glimpse of something new. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to do this again at some point. Really? Then let's go another... Not now, I said at some point. Excellent work, Princess. Same to you, Arkride. Whoa, where'd you come from? Hey there, looks like you got everything ready for us. Indeed, I just finished setting the table. Enjoy. Well, since we're here already, why don't we have a few drinks while we take in the view? Dating her would be a fucking nightmare. But I would damn sure want to try. She'll beat my ass, and then she'll have her manservant cook me dinner. Holy crap, this is delicious. Did that Kuragane guy make all this? He sure did. Isn't he great? He likes to cook when he isn't brushing up on his ninja skills. Although cooking might actually be part of his ninjutsu training, after all. Poisoning food is a tried and true method of assassination. And now I've lost my appetite. Anyway, I don't hear you talk about ninja stuff all that much, which strikes me as weird considering you're from Ikaruga. This may surprise you to hear, but despite me being Ikaruga's second in command, and despite learning the Black God One Blade style from my master, I'm not actually a shinobi myself. I've played around with some of the practitioners of the Rogetsu school, though, but that's about it. I've been meaning to ask you this for a while. Is that master of yours the one they call the Sword Hermit? That's right, he just so happens to be an old friend of your master's. He was Ikaruga's former chieftain, the Sword Hermit Yun Ka-Fai. That's Reen's master. In the West, he's better known as the founder of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. Is that right?
Isn't that Reen?
That's Reen's style.
Oh, that's Reen's style. Okay. I was like, wait, isn't that like Reen's? Like, I was like, wait a second. We've heard that before.
Yeah, no, that's Reen's style that he learned from him.
Ah, okay.
Is that right? So does that mean the Black God style is similar to the 8 Leaves? They're similar in some ways, but not so much in others. The Dark Blade style of the Black God School has 1,000 years of history behind it. 8 Leaves, One Blade is more of a modified Light Blade style that the Master himself created using the Black God as a basis. Both aim to guide their practitioners along the path to enlightenment, but the roads we take and the means we use couldn't be more different. Since I trained under the Master himself, I have a pretty good understanding of how the two styles differ. Didn't realize there was so much to it. Now, let me ask a question of my own. Are you planning to stick with the Kunlun style school until you master it? Or will you continue to pursue that hollow style of yours? To be honest, I'm not too interested in doing either. I've taken what I learned from them and incorporated it all into my own style. Might have taken a roundabout path, but it's worked for me so far. That's a very you answer. That said, the road you're walking is a thorny one. Instead of following any one school of discipline to the end, you're aiming for variety. You're basically scooping up little bits from all over. And while variety is the spice of life, there are limitations to overcome when trying to approach things from a great perspective. The path you're taking may turn out to be more than you can bear. Well, I can cross that bridge when I get there. Till then, I'm going to stick to my way of doing things. And that involves helping people through 4 SPGs, like the one you just put out. If the conditions are right, now you just get there and do it. I see, that's just the kind of person you are, huh? You're an interesting man, Van Arkride. One of these days, I'd like to introduce you to the matron and our chieftain. You'd have to reach the eastern end of the continent, though. No one outside of the Black God and 8 Leaf School has ever done that. But there's a first for everything. You might be able to pull it off, assuming you can get a handle on that Grendel form of yours. Why am I getting bad vibes from this? Don't worry your spiky little head. You know, I'm never bored when I'm around you. I'm having all sorts of new experiences, like when we nearly attained new heights a bit ago. I mean, Van could handle it. Maybe. I hope you and I can continue being good friends. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Better friends than adversaries. Who said anything about us not being adversaries, too? You know, just because you can read my mind doesn't mean you should. After that, the two of them spent a while enjoying the flowers blooming on the trees. And once they were done, they drove back to the city.
We were almost there. Well, there's always next time, I suppose. You're now on the hook for showing me what lies beyond someday. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot more of each other in the future.
Leave him alone! Yeah, that was the ultimate edging competition. The ultimate cock tease. They both reached the height, but before they could finish, interruption. Alright, so that's everything we can do. So now how do I go do stuff? I can just leave? Ah, there we are.
Oh, what a coincidence. Please.
Leave. Okay, I've checked all the festival booths, and now's a good time to take on some force rigs. Should we head out now? Yep. Well, look at that. The old timer's running off with a date. He's a bona fide sugar daddy now. What? Dude, shut up. Don't worry. We know that's not what's really going on. You're heading out to take on some force rigs, yes? It seemed like you'd want to do that since this morning. Oh, let us come with then. Wait, what did he mean by sugar daddy? Does that mean you're treating Agnes to some sweets? Yeah. You're right. Agnes is the daughter of the president. We're a renter. We're a sugar baby. I'm your sugar baby. No, it means Aaron's about to get smacked upside the head. Keep that up, and you will get on my bad side. So, please, behave. Yes, ma'am. Oh, let us come with then. No. Well, Ren can come. So can Shizuna. So can Nadia. Elaine, you and Kincaid can chill. Are you kidding me right now? It's like everyone's crawling out of the woodworks to get in on this. Come on, guys. You should all be enjoying the festival fun. Actually, I could do with a little break from the festival atmosphere. It's a little hard to relax when I'm on campus. This is my last chance to help you out with some force bigs, so I'm joining you whether you want me to or not. What, doing 12 of them for me wasn't enough? Do you want to do more? Well, I doubt this will be our last chance. But it ought to make for a nice change of pace. We can consider this a festive group outing. Maybe we can catch a movie while we're out. Oh, I'd be down for that. Then we can do some hunting in the American Garden. Ah, looks like a couple of members of the church are here as well. Everybody's here to hang.
For the festival, yeah.
Everyone's got way too much free time on their hands these days. Alright, fine. Guess having more hands can't hurt. Let's go to the Auburn Old Town. Check out the bulletin board. Van and his bitches.
That way Swin's there.
I couldn't take Nadia from him if I tried. He's just there. He's just there to keep Nadia in check. Plus, she'll be sad if he's not. She's popping in. We got an update from Arctic Support for an as revealed new floor of the garden. Hey, you can check it out. The 9th floor has been added to the Maritime Garden.
No need to be shy now. Come again.
By rare items, you say.
Be shy now.
That was some pretty rare items.
Come again.
Oh, okay then.
Mm-hmm. No. Cheeto, you're a bar. What are you doing?
Oh, you had already bought that.
Yep.
Thank you.
I just had to drink it. Whatever. It's not like there's gonna be anything else to buy.
Hey, welcome. Don't be a stranger.
I'll be whatever I want to be. Thank you.
Oh, what a coincidence. Anything strike your fancy?
Festival Frankfurter. Juicy Frankfurter. What? Where you at, Ren? Oh, you got plenty of HP. Actually, need our other compatriot to have a bunch of HP. Yeah, just make it hard for her to die. Where you at, Ren? Bug me. They did her so unbelievably fucking doity. Can't believe they fucking did her like that. So we shouldn't have any problems in the old Merhagarhen. Stop over here.
After that, I went over and gave him a piece of my mind.
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie. What would you like?
Ah, yeah, Soul Chef. Bread.
Come
I can't take another bite.
Yes, you can.
I'm stuffed. Thanks for the grub. Thanks for the grub. I'm stuffed. Love me a sugar rush. Again.
You had all the food.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
He's fat. Before I touch the Force Bigs, we're gonna knock out the old Gartartan. And it's gonna be quick.
Because of whales.
A new service has been added.
Want a place to chill? Then look no further.
Virtual simulator. Weird.
Charging now and there.
Watermelon one.
We've got the good stuff.
Thanks a bundle.
Yes, I am.
Smell it.
How do you know?
Because I can smell it. I smell the waft. Like I can smell it. It spooks you out how good my nose is, doesn't it?
It do.
Floating Isles final phase. So we have Floating Isles 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Alright, so there's gonna be at least 1, 2. Well, at least 2 more.
Be careful, minions.
Oh shit.
Watch out.
Oh my god, I forgot how to play this fucking game.
Let us begin.
Pull out all the stops.
Initiating drive.
Whales.
Allow me. Now then.
Also whales.
Gunpla activate.
Oh, oh.
Chance.
Get a draw.
All you on yes.
Activating kill. Activating skill.
I forgot how to play this one game. Sure.
Everyone use physical attacks on this one. You're next on yet. Allow me. Now then.
Sucker.
You're next on yet.
Did get Lin Balm, right? I did something good.
Initiating maintenance.
This hours damage, the delay afterward is longer. Not bad.
Skills updated.
I can live with this.
Nice job on yes.
Not bad.
Oh, a new area. Let's keep it up, you guys. Shall we begin?
Activating drive. Activating skill.
All in a day's work. Careful. I sense an incredible
Holy
aura.
shit.
Now or never.
Might want to boost here.
Damn.
You'll never. It's go time.
Might want to boost here. Let's see. Right up.
Pay for that.
He does so much damage.
I may have bit off more than I could chew.
Let's get to work.
Level maximum. Activating drive. Activating skill.
It's go time.
Careful. You're not looking too hot.
I didn't mean to fucking run away. Oh my gosh.
Activating
You ran. You.
Activating skill.
I will not lose.
Activating drive. Careful. You're not looking too hot.
You know it.
Yikes.
Looks like a chest.
Activating drive. Activating skill.
Gotta get back on my feet.
Physical attacks advised. Activating drive. Activating skill.
Here goes. Your turn, Judith.
Let's heal right up.
I need to heal up soon.
Hit him with this.
Initiating drive.
I may have bit off more.
Activating skill.
Okay, this floor is tough. Goat. Huge speed boost with those great leg guards. Hey, Dark Man, what is up, man of the dark?
Hey, Darkman.
Mega Chrono. It's a lot of speed.
He can't help himself.
It's summer where Ren's at, it's fine. What were those things just called? God, I forgot what those fucking things were just called. What the fuck did I just get? Violet heals?
He said it was something about super speed.
Yeah, but I can't remember what the fucking piece of equipment's name was. Oh well.
Not all you've got.
That's all we've got. Plus, it's only winter if you believe it to be winter.
I'm ready anytime.
Activating drive. Activating skill.
Here goes. Nice. Moving on up.
What'd you expect?
I did it! The more experience I gain, the more capable I'll become.
I hate those things.
Looks like a chest.
Scary. Scary. Tremendously scary. You wouldn't know anything about it. They are.
You're a rowdy crowd.
Oh, how dare he jump into the fight!
Activating drive. Activating skill.
Here goes.
Let's stay on the offensive.
It's over. All you on yes. Going
Initiating drive.
Too slow. You'll be sorry.
Coming
It's
right
up
up.
to you.
Activating skill.
Whales.
All in a day's work.
perfect as always, Ren.
Escape advised. Play monsters, disarm devices to get some accessories. And there's a bunch of monsters here that I gotta kill.
They should make for an interesting.
Oh, I hate those.
Activating drive. Activating skill.
It's go time. Let's stay on the alert here. Now it's my turn.
Boost
You're
gauge
next on
limit
your
raised.
allow.
Sucker! Chance.
Yes, bewitched.
Now or never.
Sucker!
Too slow. It's time.
Activating skill.
My, they didn't put up much of a fight, did they? What will we do with
Activating shards.
Ah,
Activating drive. Activating skill.
all in a day's work?
Perfect as always, friend.
actually,
You have a charge attack ready.
The first move is ours.
okay.
Activating skill.
All in a day's work.
Couldn't have done it without you,
Well,
Ren.
well.
Not where I need
What
to
a
be.
nice little chest.
Not where I need to be. That.
Physical attacks advised.
Yep. Just starting whales.
Activating skill.
A chance! Allow me! It should...
Ren has the good stuff, right? Yeah, she's got the good stuff. She's got that plus 60 arch
See for
damage.
now. That
Nice
looks like a
job,
nice chest.
yes?
Activating shards.
Yeah, I hate those things. Mummy bat.
Certain arts
Mummy
seem to
bats?
work better.
Not your friend?
Certain arts
What do you think?
seem to work better.
I think it's not like the worst one.
It's not great.
It's not great, but it's not the worst one.
Hey, it's pretty up there.
My, they didn't
Physical
put up much
attacks
of a fight.
advised.
Okay, we have everything figured out here.
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
You have a charge attack ready.
You can get this up.
Bat.
Hostilities ended. Gathering data.
That's 3 or 4 devices.
My, what a crowd.
What a
They
crowd
should make
indeed.
for an interesting opponent.
Alright, knock those out. What do we get?
Whew, glad we're done with that.
Figured out. Not shortly. No more fighting. Okay, maybe a little more fighting.
Activating skill.
What GXP do you even get now? Mummy bat gives nothing.
Charge attack ready.
We are fairly high level now.
Physical attacks advised.
More upgrade materials. There in the fucking blinding ass light. Yeah.
Activating skill.
All in a day's work.
Perfect as always, friend.
Ah. There.
Confirming schedule.
Pressing...
Physical attacks advised.
Yeah, physical attacks advised, but have you ever thought about magic instead?
Activating skill.
All in a day's work.
We couldn't have done it without you, Ren.
That's a large monster. We ain't gonna slay him.
Watch it. That one's big.
He hurts a lot.
Physical attacks advised.
You guys are mediums.
My, what a crowd.
We slay you.
Activating drive. Activating skill.
And they were gone.
Yep. Whales.
Do without you, Ren.
You'd relying on Yes for her whales. That's what you got, Ren.
My, what a crowd.
Activating
My, what a crowd. And then they're dead.
activating skill.
Let's forget Ren does more damage when she has more HP with her arts. So her berry or strawberry? Couldn't quite get enough of a whiff of it yet, but I was getting there. I was getting there. The nose knows what the brain does not.
They should make for an interesting opponent.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Attacks advised.
I'm sure they will. Ah, there's the blueberry. Hadn't sucked on it enough.
Just one more fight, everyone.
Volga Dahak.
Get the upper hand. Certain arts will work better.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Give them your all.
Here we go.
All you on yes.
Ha! Time for a little payback.
Level
Pressure
maximum.
in the move.
Activating drive.
Know what to-
Allow me.
It's go time.
Some arts should really work.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Go, Grimcat, go.
Time for a little payback. I'm ready.
Oh, that's rude.
Zypha, activate.
Good luck.
Your turn.
A chance. Activating skill.
You're next.
Allow me.
Chance. Here we go.
Gren the Tackle.
That. Keep it up. It's working.
Keep it going. Time for a little payback.
Oh no, he did. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway.
I'll give it my all.
Ha!
Activating skill.
You're next, Sonya.
Allow me.
It's go time. You know what to do, Anya.
Activating drive.
I'm so.
Allow me. Here goes.
And then everybody's back.
Limiter removed. Keep it up. It's working. Take it.
On?
Bang!
I can do even better.
I won't.
The more experience
Garden
I gain,
Hero.
the more capable I'll become. A predictable result.
Oracle. Increase arch range by 2. Irrelevant. The whales hit everything anyway. You got anything good for me,
Looks like
McMare Bear?
tokens, huh? That's a pretty big haul.
Though. Priestess Garb data. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Cool. Good stuff. Alright, but anything fucking actually special and unique. These are all good. No good quartz here, and there's. Eh, hell with it.
Beginning analysis. It's reacting. We did it. Not done yet. There you have it. Forge attack. Not done yet. We did it. Not done yet. Forge attack. Not done yet.
Fancy ring.
We did it. Not done yet.
Give me good stuff.
On to the next. It's reacting.
Yeah!
Good stuff.
Super stuff.
It's
More
reacting.
stuff.
Target and on to the
Not enough stuff though.
There you have it.
There you go.
We'll see. Weak.
Forge attack. On to the next.
Like it just really wants to give me all the stupid freaking background music related things.
Yep.
There you have it. Did it. On to the next. It's reacting. On to the next.
Yeah, haven't done this in a while. Was just saving them all up.
On to the
for the enhanced freaking item list. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank God for ice speed mode. There you have it.
Yep.
Yep, we're just hanging out. Just hang and chill. I don't care about the Zypha faceplates. We're halfway done. Mm-hmm. Soon, stomach, soon you will have the nice mac and cheese. Because today is a special day. It's Thursday. You know what happens on Thursday?
It's Mac and Cheese Day.
Invincible Day.
Oh.
There you have it.
Sparkly.
Wow, that was the weakest rainbow
Yeah,
ever.
it was. Whew.
Well, we'll definitely have the 300 cubes broken now.
Yep.
Yay. Think 750 will be enough for the regular cube? Nice.
I think I deserve a thank you.
Yay.
Welcome. I've got all your support needs covered. We've got the good stuff.
Okay.
Thanks a bundle. Hang in there.
I'm hanging in there.
Let's go.
Upgrade complete.
Time for an upgrade.
Oh, you hate to see it.
I'm getting even stronger.
This will be on a whole other level.
Whole other level.
Wow.
Costume check. Eh. Oh. That's cute. That's cute. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, you look like a loser no matter what. That's cute. That's also cute. Deal with that for now. Ooh. Don't like the beige. Shelby outfit. Looks no different than her regular shit. What do we got? Kincaid, business casual Kincaid. Nah, freaking beach adventure Kincaid. Oh, got nothing for you. Okay, there we go. Till next time, everybody. Good. No. What I'm all about. Man and his ladies. Hey everybody, Arkin over here.
And focus you.
Bring back some more. Let's play Daybreak 2. The Adventures of Van and his concierge. Last we left off, we did the garden floor for 9. Floor 9. Now, we got a couple of Force Weeks to do. Eat the Sweets Contest. Plans have been laid back to hold the Sweets Contest at Aramis Factory. Sweets!
Unfortunately, blah, blah, blah.
Shannon and Makino. Sweets!
Stuff.
Things!
Then let's head over.
Food.
Adventures!
Mostly sweets.
Movies. Probably.
Maybe movies.
I got in these chests.
The flowers are so beautiful. I love this season.
Weird. Ready for the bulletin board. This one should be an extermination quest.
All right.
Or not. Ah, there we are. Oh, great. Alright.
Here goes.
Well.
You're the monster.
Oh, it's just a fucking robot. Doesn't even matter what outfit I have Judith in, friggin'. She's just gonna go into turn to fucking Grimcat anyway.
You're up, Ren.
Activating drive. I'll give it my all. Pressure and
Allow me.
yeah, Ren. Activating skill. Now or never. Yes, now. You know what to do, Anya. I'll give it my all.
Initiating.
Ha! You're next.
Anyway. Oh, that's taken care of. Oh. Okay. That's a little more I was expected.
Mm-hmm.
A little more scary.
Your turn, Judith.
Yes.
Sucker.
A chance.
Going on.
It's time.
Keep it up. It's working.
It's actually a lot more scary.
Allow me.
Yeah, Ren. Activating skill.
Here goes. I know all there is to know.
All there is to know. Uh-oh.
Pull out all the stops.
She has 0 EP.
Steal the show, just coming right up. You know what to do, Anya.
Pull out all the stops.
Well, they're actually getting like ridiculously wrecked up there.
You'll be sorry.
Oh, don't like that.
Pull out all the stops.
It's go time.
Pull out all the stops.
It's up to you, Ren. I'm ready anytime. Good luck.
Pull out all the stops.
Zypha, activate. Activating skills.
There we
Here
go.
goes.
Good luck. Activate.
Careful, you're not looking too hot.
It's time. I'm ready anytime.
Alright, now we're good.
Activating skills. It's go time.
Sucker.
Now it's my turn. Boost level maximum. Good luck. Activating drive.
Pull out.
Activating skills.
Well, at least I cancel out all the shit.
Chance.
A chance. Activating drive. I'm ready anytime. Zypha, activate. You know what to do.
Alright, there we go. For real this time. Darkness.
Reward deposited.
Come on, Greg, get maxed out. No,
No.
come on. How many four? Okay, these are the last handful of force bigs. Let's see, one more driver. Yep, just 2 more to go. That's it.
Yep.
Missing 4 chests to get Yatagaras.
What's next?
Off we go.
Off I go.
We go.
The flowers are so beautiful. I love this season.
From the bistro.
Let's get out there and kick some butt.
Would you care for some flowers?
Quit dawdling and buy something.
Don't tell me what to do, you old hag.
Alan.
Stay out of
Perhaps the
trouble
archives are
now.
complete. Oh, it's you, Laps. You would have left by now. The Aramis Academy Festival is the event of the season, you know. So make sure you take the time to enjoy yourselves. Come to think of it, that Aramis Gainsbourg guy sure was a bit of an oddball, don't you think? But they say he understood Sheena like no other. He believed that educating the youth was of vital importance to the success of the democratic revolution. Thought that to the end, too. Alright, can I go now? Learn to listen to your elders, you snot-nosed brat. Whatever, anyway, you guys seen any movies lately? What? Where did that come from? Back in my younger days, I was at the theater practically every night. But it's been a while since I last went. Would you like us to recommend a movie for you? Yeah, right, like I'd be interested in what you Rugrats call a good movie. What I want are brochures, and lots of them. If you got any, hand them over, would you? Maybe I'll even give you something for the effort. Brochures, huh? Okay, I guess we can give you some. Yeah, and if it gets you going to the movies, I'd be more than happy to. Well, I'm not going to force you to hand them over or nothing. Just keep in mind, alright? Award-winning best actress in the world, right here. You saying you're not going to listen to her movie X?
Yep. Okay.
And over the brochures. It's enough? Looks like a pretty good selection to me. Now, what do I want to see? I can always decide later. Anyway, thanks for your hard work. Why don't you take this compensation? Wait, I've seen this before. It's some sort of crystal, right? A Honic seal. It's used to make all kinds of powerful weapons. Mr. Giscard might know how to... Taught me how to process it, actually. If you want, I should be able to turn it into something useful. Ha! Nice, thanks a lot, Gin. Nothing more than some scrap I found on the street. Honestly, I'm more grateful you took it off my hands. Nice. I keep going in goddamn circles.
Because you want to see the cat. Luna and Artemis.
This is Old Town. The bistro's right there.
Yeah.
The bistro's nowhere near the fucking chest. Huh. Awesome. Awesome to the maximum. If you have a thing over your head, stop walking. The cloves seem to be in full bloom today. It's starting to look an awful lot like spring around here. By the way, did I ever tell you about the time I single-handedly planted all the clove trees in the capital? Oh, to be young again. If only I could plant 3,000 more. I thought maybe I had overdone it a little, but before I knew it, they were already one of the most famous sights in Edith. I can never quite tell if she's actually lying or not. I guess this is her idea of fun. Oh, that reminds me. I feel like I remember a key falling out of my pocket back then. Probably got buried in the roots somewhere. What was it for again? The terrace entrance? Ah, well, don't doubt anyone will ever find it anyway. Whoa, I wonder if that part's true. Who knows? Maybe we ought to pick it up along the way. Hey, that's what we needed. That ain't the key. Mew mew. Mew mew mew. That one seems to be carrying something. Is that? Obtained a rusted key. Perhaps this key is that old one mentioned. Why don't we see if it works? Oh, hey, there we go. Just gonna try the key I found earlier and inserted the key into the keyhole. Ha! It opened. The heck? It was that easy? I guess we just got lucky. I suppose this means the old lady really was telling the truth. I guess so.
Well, what a nice little chest.
Security 3.
I thought you were sleeping, Mayor.
Oh, gotta hack stuff. Oh,
How far back? How far back do you go, you son of a bitch? Quite a bit, actually.
Confirming surroundings. Conducting search. This is kid stuff. I'll be more careful.
That's
this
not
time.
counted.
Conducting
No.
oh no.
That's a good law. Now do me a no sweat. Confirming surroundings.
This might actually take a couple of tries.
Conducting search. Conducting search. Confirming surroundings. This is kid stuff. I bypassed the security. Conducting search. That's a good lock. Now do me a no sweat. Confirming surroundings.
Oh, I guess it says you can either be sneaky, avoid the guys, or just, double button press. Himmel. Yes. Himmel den Himmel. That's my last gem. Evasion plus crit. That's not a bad gem at all. Not a bad gem. Alright, so let's check out those arts drivers we got. We got Darkness, who just had Shadow Spear and a bunch of empty slots, whoop-de-doo, and then Saint. So, those are fundamentally useless to me. Actually, not even fundamentally. Those are absolutely useless to me.
The flowers are so beautiful.
Oh, they're not. Shut up. You don't-
Flowers are great.
She doesn't know about the beauty.
Yeah.
Looking is always free, you know.
Soul Chef. Parties!
Come see us again sometime.
You're a loser. Loser.
Okay, fine.
Fine what?
Thank you all.
I'm a loser.
Damn right you are. Loser. Craft weapon with onyx or steel.
Make the one.
I can only make the one.
That's what I said.
Where's Ren's weapon? There it is. Bardan. Unstoppable force.
Allow me
What
to
you got in the
assist.
bargain bin? Nothing. You're a loser too.
Allow me to assist.
Shut up. You can't assist nobody with nothing. Oh, come on.
Shut down.
Shut up. Take that. Anyway. Hey, I said shut up, not turn away.
Then let's head over.
Step right up.
What's playing right now? Nothing.
Thank you for your visit today.
Absolute garbage. We've seen it all. Oh wow, it literally said I'm only allowed to go to the freaking
Let's do
the
this.
theater. You're gonna break your chair. Stop breaking your
Do
chair.
what I want.
I'm gonna blow your back out.
Nope.
Something you're looking for in particular?
Deluxe dumplings.
Talk to you later.
Oh man, that was so good. Right? Having some gelato after a bath is absolutely to die for. Nope. You gotta have milk tea. It's gotta be Musasano. You are a loser. You don't even remember what I was referencing.
Yeah, I do.
Bullshit. What was it?
It was from. It was Durarara, the milk. Was
You are a
Durarara.
loser.
No, it wasn't Durarara. God dang it.
And it's
No.
not Don to Don either.
No, it was, oh yeah, no, that's what I meant. It was it's Index.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys haven't forgotten why we're here, right?
Fuck you.
Of course not. Nothing wrong with taking a little breather, though. Yeah, you could probably use some R&R yourself, Kyle. You're too uptight. All that tension in your body is going to scare off all the fish. You won't even be able to catch a minnow. Don't jinx it. Oh, well, if it isn't Van, did you see the request we put up on the bulletin board? Yeah, I saw it. It said you wanted to consult with us about a legendary something or other. Yeah, I think I found the legendary fish over in the lake at Dirk Memorial Park. But no matter how many times I try to catch it, the thing just keeps slipping away. Wait, you're trying to fish up the Lord of the Lake? That should be interesting. If I'm still a beginner at fishing myself, it's much more complicated than I thought it would be. I mean, I've got a few catches under my belt, sure. I'm nowhere near as good as you guys. Knowing that, you still want us to take the job? Yeah, as long as you're willing, of course. So what do you say? Why the hell not? It's a story related and it's so great. I got all these ladies in swimsuits, they're ready to fish. Alright, we'll take the job. Tell me more. Nice. First, let me tell you about the target. Put it simply, it's not your average carp. That's for sure. It's a magic carp. They'll grant you one wish.
Flash.
You lose. Apparently believed to be over 200 years old. Over 200? That would mean it's been around since before the Calvin was even a republic. It's like a living piece of history. However, there haven't been many sightings of it in the past few years. I mean, some people were even saying it had died. But then, 3 weeks ago, Kyle finally managed to spot it. I was just fishing out on the lake at night. But then I saw it. The Magna Garvels. It's an old catfish that hides itself deep in the lake's caverns. That fish has seen many a challenger, but none who has succeeded. Catfish, so because of the cat-like whiskers that grow on their faces. I've heard they're carnivorous, too. They'll eat anything and everything. Oh, I had Ass catch one for me once. It was so yummy. How kind of him. You two seem to have an awful lot of experience with the wilderness. I'm surprised you were able to see anything at night. It gets rather dark in that area. Actually, something weird happened right before the fish appeared. There was an earthquake. It can't have been a coincidence. I've read in ancient manuscripts that mention stuff like this happening before. When the ire of a catfish wakes, the earth beneath your feet shall quake. We have a saying like that in the East as well. But to naturally witness such an event, how interesting. I think I heard something about an abyss worm around that park too, though. Maybe that's what brought the fish out. But regardless, you said you've been having a hard time catching it, right? Yeah, it's really frustrating. It is legendary, after all. It wouldn't be so impressive if you catch it with a single worm. We also gave baiting it a try. Lost a lot of good rods that way. But didn't we hear something about some super sturdy fishing rod recently? Yes, it was called the Rod of the Heavens. Said to have been used by General Atkinson over 100 years ago. Thing's probably fucking decrepit by now. General Atkinson, Olger Atkinson. He was seen as Dirk's right-hand man in the Calvardian Revolution. He was half Eastern as well. This rod of his, it has a lot of inscriptions on it, right? Yeah, that's what they say. I actually found a passage on it in one of Sheena Dirk's personal memoirs. Apparently, General Atkinson managed to hook the catfish with that rod once. It got away from him in the end, though, so he's a loser. So even the General couldn't catch it. Sounds like this thing will be quite the opponent. Anyway, you want us to find that fishing rod for you? Ding ding, you guessed it. And just so you know, from what Ahab's told us, or Ahab, rather, Your best bet is going to be in the Black Light District. He wanted us to give up looking for it because of how dangerous it gets down there. So that's why he sent out a force pig, right? An antique fishing rod found its way to the Black Light District. Well, pretty sure we know at least one person that can find it. You talked about Yamai, right? Sounds like you guys know just the person to ask. Does that mean we can leave this Dark Ride Solutions for now? Of course, we'll get you that rod in no time.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Oh, so I don't even get to fight the fish? I better fight the fish.
You don't fight the fish.
I better fight the fish.
You don't fight the
I'm gonna
fish.
fight the fish.
No.
I'm gonna swim down there. I'm gonna punch him in his face.
No.
His little fishy face. His little blub blub.
That's blub blub. Not the blub blub. That's right.
She hit me.
You hit me too, so it's fine.
You hit me first.
You started it.
You always start it.
You started it.
That's all you do is start it.
I do not. You started it.
Prove it.
I can't.
Exactly. I can though.
You cannot.
Prove it.
You can.
See, she hit me, guys. She hit me.
You bop me.
She gave me the whoop up. The
You
what
gave
for?
me a little bop.
She hurts.
Got a question.
She hurts me in the emotions. But I'm gonna get her where it hurts. Into babies. You talk about General Atkinson fishing rod? Well, you're right. It came through here a little while back. I'm surprised it actually exists. Would you happen to know where it went? Come on now. You really think I'd just tell you because you asked? After all, it sure would be nice to have you owe me a favor. And again, maybe this is fate. Fate? How so? That rod you're looking for is a strange one. They say it chooses its wielder. I did my best to try and stake a claim to it, but guess it just wasn't meant to be. That is pretty strange. You think so? Stuff like that is all sorts of fairy tales. Well, whether or not it's true, the rod didn't choose me. Last I heard, it was over at Kanzas Stobelstall. Makes sense. Kanzas always had a thing for fishing. I'm gonna make you go fast.
No.
Spinning. He's the one over in Side District, right? That's right. He's a pretty respectable guy when it comes down to it. Comes by sometimes to look for Eastern cooking tools. Thanks for the info. We'll pay you back when we get a chance. Kanza actually moved his stall over to Aramis for the festival. He should be there for gigs, I believe. That's right. He's been rather popular with the students lately. Let's get to moving then. Duh. No. No. No.
Festival.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Fun.
No.
Festival.
No. It hasn't been fun for days now.
Gonna eat some.
Give me the rod of the heavens.
Let me ask you something.
Yes. The rod of the heavens, huh? Never thought you'd be the one to come looking for it. Yeah, well, someone pointed us in your direction. You have it? I had it. Had it. What, you already gave it away? I loaned it out to an old fishing friend of mine. What did you need it for? A client of ours was hoping to use it to catch some legendary fish. Legendary fish? You mean the Magna Garvels? Oh, you know it? Guess that makes our job easier. See, they managed to spot the thing a couple of weeks ago. You know, I'm not much of a fisherman myself anymore. Maybe this is fate. The rod is yours. Are you sure? They say that the rod of the heavens has gone from hand to hand ever since the time of the ancients. That being said, neither me or my fishing friend have had the time to make use of it. That's why I'd like to give it to you. At least then it'll have a chance to do what it was made for. You're really just going to hand it over. Fishermen are a strange breed indeed. He's not a fisherman. Well, it wouldn't be the first time we've met some real weirdos. And who's his old fishing friend you lent the rod to? That would be Bishop Orwell. A bishop likes to fish. I suppose that's not too odd. Wouldn't have expected you guys to be so close. Guess fishing just has a way of bringing people together. Indeed it does. At any rate, I'm sure he'd be willing to part with the rod if you talk to him. I'll believe my dream to you then. Go, use your newfound strength to secure the fish of legend. You got it.
Gonna eat something?
Duh.
Got a question for you.
Give me the rod, old man. So, that rod is a tool you need to catch a legendary fish, is it? Alright, please wait here a moment. Sure. Oh, it appears it was stolen. Well, here it is. Looks like any other fishing rod. Nice. Thanks a lot. You know something about this rod does seem a little intense. Is it maybe made out of star steel? It's possible. We actually call it onyx steel in Calvard, though. It's an alloy made from a combination of black Zemirian ore. I believe it's used to make some of the world's most powerful weapons. Come to think of it, we just got some from Gin, didn't we? I'm not certain of the exact material it's made from. However, I do know that this rod was once favored by the great General Atkinson. That's all you have need of me for. May Adios bless you and your fortunate endeavors. I pray that you manage to resolve the General's last lingering regret. Hey, that's a pretty tall order, don't you think? Ah, well, leave it to us. Let's work back to our clients. Yay. What a pain in the ass this turned out to be. I have the rod. The rod. You're back. That fishing rod. Nice, I knew you could do it. Yep, here it is, the rod of the heavens, just like you asked. So, that's case closed, right? Nope, you gotta go fight the fish. Well, not exactly. See, we suck. What do you mean? You see, we were all talking it over, and we kind of have a feeling we're not the ones the rod will choose. Yeah, I mean, you were the one who went through all the trouble of finding it for us. If the rod chooses anyone, it'll probably be you. No, he has better things to do. I choose you. Amy. Yay. I mean, Leela. Aww. Oh, I'm pretty sure this wasn't part of our original deal. You're really okay with us catching legendary fish for you? Yeah, fate's placed it in your hands after all. We can always cheer you on from the sidelines. When you're ready to head out to catch a big one, come find us. We'll tag along. Obviously, because you're the most qualified. Yeah, you're the leader. If you don't do it, who will? Careful. Talk him up anymore and his head will turn into a balloon. Maybe I am the right man for the job. Alright. Finally time. This is going to be great. You ready, man? Sure. Yeah, let's get going. Alright, it's legendary fish time. I'm ready. I'm gonna catch the big one. Well, here you are. You're sure this is where you last saw the fish? Yep, this is definitely the place. There's the quake. Whoa! An earthquake? But this is the only area that was shaking. There's no mistake. The fish has to be close. So it's just like you said. Let's try and track it with shard search. Magna Garvels. You're about to be seafood. We're not going to eat it, man. It's 200 years old.
What a nice secluded fishing spot.
Let's do this thing.
One.
Hey. That's it. This is a big one.
That was so hard. General Atkinson's a shitty fisherman. He couldn't do that. It was 3 button presses. So difficult. Holy Seepith. Nice. I want to catch another one of him. Is this it? He did it. Woohoo! I just knew you had it in you. Oh yes, I pressed 3 buttons. You were amazing, Van. Damn, that sure was a big ass fish. Hey, is it really okay that I fixed this thing up? It's too late for regrets now. I hate to admit it, but there's no way we could have caught it without your help, man. That's right. By the way, I managed to get a pretty cool picture of it, too. I'm sure this will do big numbers on the socials. What a remarkable catch. Grandpa! Now, send the fish back. It's a legendary fish. It's not meant to be fished out. Put it back. No, I fished it. Lake is public property. I can do what I want. Hey, you came. Aren't you Makino and Kyle's grandfather? And you came all the way out here by yourself? You're not just some average Joe, are you? Well, a fisherman must always be aware of his surroundings, after all. But for you to fish up something even General Atkinson couldn't catch. Congratulations on the job well done. You know, given your skill, you might just be able to join the 8 fishing wizards someday. 8 fishing wizards? Oh yeah, the 8 fishing wizards. I may not be some expert fisherman, but even I've heard of them. They're men of refinement who have managed to reach the very peak of their fishing careers. The rods they wield are said to split the oceans. Split the oceans? They sound fake as hell. Well, they're definitely not. I know one of them. Not sure about the rest, but I'm pretty confident that that guy could pull it off. Where do you even find these people? The world's a big place, I guess. Yeah, there's all sorts of people out there. Anyway, this was pretty fun, guys. Think I might just take up fishing as a hobby again. As long as you keep using that rod, you'll be aces. I think we should start heading back now, though. I gotta upload all these pictures. Yes, upload all those pictures of the fish you didn't catch. That, man, the rest have scored their fan back in the bathhouse. Yeah, they're gonna upload all those pictures of the fish I caught. Trying to get Tinder dates using my fish?
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
I'll be a stick in your mud. Did I say the last one was? Andalusia. So technically, I don't need to do this last green one.
Here goes.
But I'm going to because it's the last force big in the game.
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie.
Although it'd be funny if I just freaking had Van not do the sweets contest. Just make him do all that work and then no reward for Van. Oh, well, if it isn't Van. I appreciate you all taking the time to visit, but I'm afraid I'm a little preoccupied at the moment. No worries, we're here on business today anyways. You guys sent out a force big asking for Arkwright Solutions help, right? We came to lend a hand. Does that mean you're the Spriggan everyone's been talking about? What a surprise to think it was you the whole time. Well, thankfully you've caught me at the perfect moment. Your request mentioned something about the Edith Sweets contest, right? Sounds like a pretty big deal. Listen up, Fairy. The Edith Sweets contest is more than just a big deal. It's a test of will that features the most celebrated patissiers in the capital. It may only be held every once in a blue moon, but it's an event that defines the future of each and every confections establishment in the capital. Andalusia was the winner of last year's contest, which means they're practically a shoo-in for this year's too. I see. You keep track of all their contests, huh? I'd expect nothing less from the Professor of Sweets. Up until last year, the event was sponsored by the Quincy Company. Many of the participants were from the East and the Central East, so the judges had ample opportunity to act with prejudice. That won't happen again. Hard to believe they're holding such a historic event in Aramis of all places. Sorry, I must have forgotten to mention it to you. As last year's winner, we were consulted as to where the contest should be held. As you may know, we're also in charge of providing the sweets for Aramis's cafeteria. We try to set up a booth at their school festival every year. Due to it overlapping with the contest this year, I suggest we might as well hold the contest at Aramis. Schools readily agreed to the proposal, of course. I even added my own seal of approval. However, we've recently been made aware of a few complications, shall we say. That's why we issued a force big. Why are you saying that, Ren? Alright, makes sense to me. Why are you saying that, Ren? So what did all the participants decide to bail on or something? Well, you see, apparently all the patissiers other than Holland have fallen horribly ill. Baked bads. At the same time, that's impossible. Well, usually, before we hold the contest proper, we have a qualifying competition in order to determine who will be participating. Of course, that meant we all had to taste every entered dish, and it was just so happened that one of our contestants decided to use a rather rare spice. Due to an unfortunate combination of ingredients, the result was mass food poisoning. And because everyone was unaware of this combination, they were all unlucky enough to fall victim to it. You've got to be kidding me. Almost sounds like it could have been a terrorist attack. Simply hearing the word terrorist has me on edge. Didn't something similar happen in Longport? There's no need to worry. After conducting a thorough investigation, the police have concluded it was indeed an accident. Yeah, haven't sensed anything fishy on my end either. I guess that makes things a little better. Thankfully, my symptoms were very light compared to the others. But the rest had no choice but to withdraw. Most said they were unwilling to participate if they weren't in top form. It would be a shame to call the whole thing off, however. Instead, we thought we could perhaps bend the rules a bit. We're hoping to attract more participants if we open registration to the general public. Given such a strange circumstances, we figured we might as well rename the competition to the Aramis Sweets Contest. However, we're still unable to decide who to recruit for participation, and the contest is just around the corner. Ah, yes. I love how we're in Andalusia, and they're selling Quincy stuff. They're direct competitors. So what we're saying is, as long as Holland's not the only competitor, everything else should fall into place. Still, convincing someone to join a competition on such short notice is going to be a hell of a task. Well, I'm sure we must know someone that'd be willing. We have to know someone. The world of sweets is at stake here. No. Alright, we're on the case. Are you sure? Thank you so much, Van. Honestly, I think you might be doing him a favor, not the other way around. But anyway, as a member of Aramis' student council, myself, I'll do everything I can to help. Guess our policy of only taking serious requests got thrown out the window, huh? Shut up, Swin. Rules don't matter when there's sweets involved. Nadia, I knew you were my best friend. Well, I suppose it's decided. Could you tell us about how many participants you'd like us to recruit? If possible, 4 would be ideal. 4, huh? I think I know just who to call on then. Is one of those people the owner of Mamar? You got that right. He'll probably grumble the whole way here, though. But I'm also thinking of asking the shopkeeper at Liberal Boutique. That makes sense. She did used to work as a maid over in Bose, after all. I believe she's been helping set up the festival recently. We should be able to find her somewhere around the school. A maid? I bet she'll be great at baking. Then for a third participant, we should see if we can talk to the woman in charge of Logport's Laifu Fandiem. You said she'd be in the capital today, right? Yeah, something like that. Heard she's got a stall over by Aramis's front gate. I have a feeling we can expect some good stuff from her. She sounds perfect, but do we have any ideas on who the 4th participant should be? Can I make a suggestion? There's someone I've been hoping to meet for a while now. I believe I saw him in a magazine once. I've been curious ever since. His name is Dune from the Center Marsh. Oh, hey, the guy. Oh, I know him from Gateau de Dune. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to get an invitation like this. Your enthusiasm for the culinary arts never ceases to amaze me, man. However, I've heard he's closed up shop for the moment. You might just have to search around for him. No problem, I have a feeling I know where to look. Heard he used to run around with some gangs, so I'm sure I can still get in contact with a few of his old buddies. If we sniff around their usual hangouts, we'll find the guy in no time. I see, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to look. Well, if you don't mind going out of your way, I'd certainly appreciate it. I guess that makes 4. If we can get them all to agree, then it'll be case closed. Yeah, we should get moving. Here's hoping you find only success.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time to get to work.
Sweets.
Oh, if it isn't Aaron, the rest of Arc Ride Solutions. Thanks again for all your help back in Longport. Life who find you, right? Never expected to see you in the capital. Yeah, what are the chances? So, why exactly are you in the capital? Just my skills, of course. I want to see how far my Kowloon hotel training can take me, whether it'll let me sink or swim with the capital's foodie scene. So I figured I could use the school festival as a little test. I'm sure you'll have people falling all over you in no time, Meijin. I mean, I don't think anyone can resist your cooking. Well, sounds like your sister's got faith in you at least. I'll probably grab a bite later if that's alright. See you then? Of course, you won't regret it. Don't know why I wouldn't let me bring up the topic before. Is that really what happened? How terrible. I'd like to give you all a hand, but I'm not sure it'd be alright for someone from Longport to participate. It should be fine. I mean, I was the only one who recommended you anyway. Yeah, sweets shouldn't be a problem for the former Teji Chushi of Kowloon Hotel, right? That's for sure. My sister's gonna sweep the competition. Oh, you. Well, if you really think I can be of help, I'll gladly do my part. Thanks. We'll see you at the contest then.
Let's roll, gang.
I'll check out the arena.
What are you looking at?
Yo, dude.
Let me
The
ask you
sweets.
something.
Get drunk. What, are you freaking kidding me? The Edith Sweets contest is a battlefield that every patissier worth his salt tries to work his way into. There's no way someone like me should be taking part. My technique's just not up to it. He's taking this more seriously than I expected. Look, I understand how you feel, but you've been doing pretty well, don't you think? Gateau de Dune is even showcased in the magazine recently. I mean, sure, but listen, if we don't find enough participants, the event's going to suffer a huge setback. Just think of it as a lucky break, yeah? And couldn't this be your chance to scope out the competition? Yeah, this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Well, I guess you're right. Alright, you got me. I'll just have to throw my best at him. I should also be able to brush on my skills in the meantime. Sounds good. We'll see you at the competition then.
Yeah.
Sweat, sweat, sweat.
Then let's head over.
Nope, I should have just gone to my Marboost. Freaking. This is close enough. Ah, grumble, grumble, grumble. Come on, Grandpa. Okay, Pumpkin.
Let me ask you something.
So that's what happened, huh? Sounds like some real bad luck. But you know that contest of theirs is only for the best of the best in the business, right? To think you believe my skills are up to par. Well, as much as I appreciate the thought, I really don't think it's the sort of place the owner of a simple bistro belongs. Listen, I get what you're trying to say, but with the way things are now, the contest isn't even going to happen this year. That's just not enough participants. What if I put it like this? If those girls heroes found out that you got to take place in such a prestigious competition, standing among the very best in the industry, don't you think they'd be proud?
No.
Maybe it's my own personal bias speaking, but I'm really a big fan of all the food you make. I think you'd be a great addition to the contest. Yeah, me too. Sheesh, you sure are making it hard to refuse. Taking on such a big job so suddenly would really put me in a bind, though. But I know Yume's looking forward to this festival for a while now. Guess I don't mind doing it for her. Alright, you can count me in. Something tells me he's way more excited than he looks. Great, we'll see you at the contest then. Yeah,
Better do it for you. The baby.
Let's do this.
Where's the last person? Victor. Dune.
Yep.
What else did it say?
What's next? Objective set. Objective set.
What did it say? Who the fuck else did it say?
Let's do this. Off we go.
Oh, the maid. The maid.
Ah, yeah, the maid.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking. What is the Liberal Boutique then? There's the Liberal Boutique, but it won't let me go there.
Weird.
Here goes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what?
Here goes.
Maybe she's already here? I don't know.
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie.
What? What?
That the girl, like,
Mommy, Daddy, hurry.
There's no green. There's no other green anywhere.
oh.
Confused.
Oh my.
Sounds like someone from the front gate. Did something happen? Check it out. So something tells you to be a real pain.
Hello, everyone. I was just making a quick stop to partake in the festivities. The students have chosen a different approach this time around.
Holy crap! It's really him. President Grandpa sure knows how to work up a crowd. I didn't realize he was an Aramis alumnus. Who knew my school was so prestigious? Huh? Dad never told me he was going to stop by. Wait, now that I think about it, Ren was hinting at something earlier. Was this it? Oh, it looks like Renee pulled one over on me again. Well, what do you want to do? Want to go talk to him? I don't care either way. Perhaps he would have been more inclined if he'd bothered to tell me he was coming. Your call. Didn't realize she was in her rebellious phase. Well, I guess we don't have that much more time to kill. Be meeting up with everyone else pretty soon. Who else are in their conversation topics have changed? Just gonna... There we go.
Ah.
No?
No, it was there. Auburn District.
No, I need to go here.
Oh.
What the? What? The hell?
I was about to say, yeah, because I was like, I believe I was right, the maid.
Yeah, you were right. The Royal Boutique maid. Yeah, that's who we were looking for. Ah, okay.
Let's do this.
Welcome to the Aramis Academy Festival.
You need your coffee fix? Look no further. I heard they're going to have a live performance.
There she is.
Got a question for you.
Sports clubs have
She was actually in the school.
Okay.
You don't have enough participants for your contest? Well, I'd be more than happy to help you all. That was easy. Kind of figured it'd take a little more convincing. As the proprietor of the Liberal Boutique, I simply have no reason to refuse. After all, it would make for a wonderful opportunity to introduce others to the flavors of Liberal. I'm sure my experience as a maid will do much to aid me as well. With your permission, I would be honored to take the chance to show everyone my skill. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing what you make. Great. We'll see you later then. Looks like we've rounded up all the participants. Let's go report back to Andalusia.
Let's roll, gang. Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie.
Hey, we're back, and we managed to get all 4 participants. Really? It would appear you've arrived just in time for introductions. Yeah, I came like you told me to. I must say, this is quite the lineup. First off, I'd like to thank you all for joining us in such sudden request. Aren't you the owner of Mom Mart? And you're the one from that restaurant over in Longport. Oh, and you're that petition Mr. Holland's been about. Blueberry. I'm just smelling something sweet, and sweet smells don't usually come off of you. They come off of her. Yeah. To think it even convinced the proprietor of Liberal Boutique to join as well. I have no doubt this will be a competition for the ages. I know we're only filling in for the big leagues, but I'll make sure to give it my all. Yes, I shall do my utmost to succeed. This is going to be one hell of a contest, that's for sure. I heartily agree. Well, since we're running out of time, why don't we get started on the prep? I'll be distributing materials to each of you. Oh, before I forget, Arclight Solutions, once again, I thank you all for your help. The event will begin shortly, so please see your way to the designated location. Roger that. Following a quick debriefing session and a short rehearsal, preparations were made to begin the event. Once everyone was ready, the curtains were finally raised on Aramis's Sweets Contest. My apologies for keeping you all waiting. Welcome once more to the Battle of the Pizziers, the Eat of the Sweets Contest. This time, however, we plan to present you to a new version of our competition, the Aramis Sweets Contest. Oh, you made it. Yeah, just barely. I heard that Grandpa's going to be making some sweets. I'm super excited to taste them. You're right, he is. Let's make sure to cheer him on. I'm sure that Victor will have no issue winning the judges over. You don't get to call him Dad. Thanks for giving me a heads up about the contest starting. And yes, I'm ready to report. And sorry you had to remind me to do my job. Got a little distracted by all the booths. That's alright. I'm just glad you made it in time. And now, without further ado, allow me to introduce the first round of our contest. Our beginning theme will be a sweet fit for students. Those judging the contest this time will be a few of Aramis students as well as some recent alumni. I got all this shit set up. I bet I should be judging every dish. As both the former student council president and representative of the graduates, I will do all that I can to act as a strict and impartial judge. Well, I'm just glad to be here. But don't worry, I take the quality of my sweets super seriously. I'll make sure to judge them well. I look forward to seeing what everyone decides to make. Oh, you just got to the meat of it now. You just got to the meat of the blueberry. You got, like, your mouth is just bursting with blueberry goodness now. I can smell the bursting goodness. Yeah, I bet you're over just loving life. It's just bursting with that blueberry goodness. Like you just got a mouthful of blueberries. I just got hit with the super blueberry. Am I right? Yeah, burst of the goodness. She's so mad that I can smell everything. Honestly, I don't really know much about sweets, though. Not sure why I was chosen for all this. Why don't you just quit then? That way I can give everyone perfect scores. I'm sure that'll give my transcript a boost. What the heck are you mumbling about? Odette certainly seems excited. Oh man, I wanted to be a judge too. Yeah, I wish they would have asked me. No kidding, just the smell's making me hungry. The 2 contestants with the highest scores in the first round will earn the right to participate in the finals. And with that, let us proceed to introducing the contestants and their desserts. She better win. First, coming all the way from the borough to share with us its flavors, we have Lila. Hello everyone, it's wonderful to meet you. The dish I prepared today is my flowery gelato. It uses the essence of one of Libero's edible flowers to create a fragrant and sweet treat. Please enjoy. Made from Libero, huh? Never expected someone like that to be participating. The judges gorged themselves on gelato. This is delicious, and the floral scent is simply remarkable. Oh, you're right, and the texture's great too. That's not to mention how light the aftertaste is. The aroma isn't overpowering either. Yeah, I guess it's alright. The ingredients seem to balance each other out pretty well. Honestly, you could probably serve this at some high-class restaurant. She sounds so confident. Has she been a judge before? Although the flavor is indeed rather elegant, it's likely to prove displeasing to those who find the scent of flowers unappealing. Hey, fuck off. You're a dickhead. I kill you. Well, there you have it. Let's continue with our next contestant. His shop spent its fair share of time in the spotlight recently. Please welcome the owner of Gâteau de Dune. I'm really not used to this kind of attention, man. But anyway, let me introduce what I cooked up for you all. Here is my orange peel cannoli. It's a recipe I'm pretty proud of. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into these things. So you brats better enjoy them. I don't want to eat anything that's bloody, sweaty, or salty tears. The judges chow down on the cannoli. Oh my, the outside itself is so crispy, but the inside is light and airy. And the bits of orange peel add so much flavor. The elasticity of the dough is simply perfect. It feels like I could eat thousands of them. This cannoli thing's got kind of a strange shape, honestly, but I guess it's alright. It should probably be a little sweeter, though. The fact that it's not is one of its strong points. You're a loser. You can jump off a bridge. Now, contestant, I'm sure you all gourmets out there know just who this bistro legend is. He's Victor, owner of Mamar Bistro in Old Town. Nice, looks like it's Victor's turn. Good luck, Grandpa. Is that my you, may I hear? This one's for you, Princess. Well, here's my caramel pudding. It's flan from a box on a plate. Here you go. It may look simple, but I'll have you know I made this with only the most quality of ingredients. Fresh from the box. I hope it's to your liking. The judges pigged out on the caramel pudding. The caramel flavor is so... Oh. There's the burst of blueberry again. I heard that big suck. I smelled the big suck. You're just over there enjoying it, all of a sudden, blueberries. Caramel flavor is so gentle, it's amazing. And the pudding's so soft, too. If we had this in our cafeteria, I'd eat it every day, and you'd get fat. I've never had caramel pudding this rich before. It's sweet, but still somehow fresh and unique. I've been to Mamar a bunch. This pudding's my favorite thing on their menu. Can't argue with that. I try to get some every time I stop by. It's a pretty classic dessert. Now let us continue. Our fourth and final contestant is all the rage in Longport. She's the owner of Laifu Fandian, the one and only Mei Jin. It's a pleasure. I'm hoping to share a special treat with you all today. This is my emerald manto. Both the dough and the sauce are made from an original blend of black tea. However, the inside may still be a bit hot. Be careful when taking a bite. Someone's growling. You got this, Mei Jin. The judges munched a bit of manto. I've never tasted anything like this. So, this is a delicacy from the East. It's so warm and tasty, the flavor is really addictive too. Black tea and dough, huh? That's a pretty interesting combination. I'm sure you'd have to have years of experience to make something this good. The taste is a little unusual, but it's far from bad. I'm sure this could be pretty popular outside the East too. That's what I was going to say. It's not only delicious, it's also unique. I think they'd sell really well if you opened up a store here in the capital. Looks like the evaluations have all been tallied. I will now proceed to the announcement of the results of the first round. The two contestants that will advance to the finals are... Victor and Mei Jin. Oh, come on. Look at Lila. She's so pretty.
Because that should be the deciding. Oh no.
Atmosphere is important when dining out. Okay? Mm-hmm. You wouldn't want some hunchback ass Quasimodo bringing you your goddamn food. Yeah, well, you should. A restaurant is only as appealing as both the food and the atmosphere. Okay? Uh-huh. Staring at a pretty girl while eating can enhance the flavors tenfold. And if she happens to feed it to you, 20-fold. I'd pay her to feed me.
I'm sure you would.
Great job, Grandpa. Thank you very much. Damn, knew it was a shot in the dark, but I still got my hopes up. Guess I really do have to work on my technique. Well, I suppose allowing everyone to have a little taste of Liberal is enough for me. So, those are the results, huh? They really put their backs into making all that. They sure did. Still, having to stand by while they ate it all was torture. Damn, should have asked them to make me more. Should have asked them to make me one of the judges. Well, it certainly looks like you all are enjoying yourselves. Yeah, but I kind of wish I could get a few tastes of those treats. I figured that's what you'd say. And that's why I thought of another way to offer my thanks for your help. No way. You can't mean... Yes. He's the finalist judge. But, here's the sadness. That means he only gets to taste 2 treats, not 4 treats. No. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Holland and the beloved owner of Andalusia and last year's contest winner. They'll be participating with our contestants. And last but not least, I will introduce our new judges. That's an interesting lineup. What a wide-ranging selection. Our first judge, he helps from the shadows, but can be lured out with a sweet treat or two. Van Arkwright. Damn, I'm going to end up Owen Holland big time for this, aren't I? You got this, Van. I don't think I've ever seen him so happy. I'm sure he'll want a picture of this. Next in our roster, she's short, cute, and the very definition of a calming influence, Miss Toa. She is both short and cute. Is that really what people think of me? Yes. You're small. You're beautiful. You got an ass for the ages. You're perfect. Long hair, too. I have the long locks. I hope she manages to enjoy herself for once. She's always working so hard. And our third judge is the very special guest from the world of Orbital Film. He's a celebrated director you all know and love. He puts boobs on the screen and keeps your eyes glued. It's Gotti! And also in attendance is the woman who received the Best Actress Award in Thailand's last film festival, Nina Fenley. You sure picked an interesting group to judge all this. This will be one hell of a contest, no doubt. Yes, I agree. And personally, I'm really looking forward to seeing what everyone makes. Didn't expect to see those two here. How come they get to judge and I don't? And finally, we managed to procure a last-minute addition all the way from the Basel Institute of Science. He's the mastermind behind such inventions as the T-phone and a number of other contributions to the society as well. Professor Cronkite! Sweets are okay, I guess. Using a contest to determine superiority in the culinary arts seems a bit strange, in my opinion. Taste differs from individual to individual. Young's as critical as ever, I assume. Now, let us proceed to the main event. The theme for this final round is classic confections. Let's see what our contestants have cooked up. First up is our former champion and the proprietor of Andalusia, Mr. Holland. It seems I have the honor of going first today. Theme is classic confections. I've prepared a tried and true creation of mine, possibly my most masterful to date. Behold, the pistachio spring soiree. So he's planning on adding it to their menu. Well, it wouldn't be the first time. Holland's always coming up with new desserts. Judges partook in the cake, savoring its elegant flavors. Wow, the pistachios really got a full-bodied taste. Love me a sugar rush. The acidity of the berries mixed with the sweetness of the chocolate. Yeah, this is a pretty solid combo. Honestly, it sort of reminds me of the time I spent here at Aramis. Bittersweet memories of spring. Well, I think Mr. Arkwright said everything that needs saying. I suppose if I were to add anything myself, I'd say it's really rich, yet light on the tongue. I certainly wouldn't mind having seconds. This cake is crazy delicious. Someone remind me to call this guy for catering later. Both the taste and the texture are of great quality, too. I can tell a lot of passion went into making this. All the flavors have achieved a sensible harmony. I believe it would pair rather nicely with coffee. Great. Yeah, he's so excited. Yes, it's well cooked. Next up, we have Victor of Mamar. Oh, that's... I'll admit, it's a bit tough following such a celebrated professional, but it's my orange pie. Well, anyway, I've prepared my homemade tart tatin for you all. Both my daughter and granddaughter grew up eating this. It's a pretty popular dessert in our household. Hey, we've had that before. Yeah, I remember it being really good. I'm starting to crave some myself. The judges tried a few bites of the tart, reveling in the taste. Phew, I don't even know where to start. Isn't this cheating, Victor? You already had my taste buds in a chokehold. The caramelized apples are simply delectable. The pastry itself is crispy, but slightly moist as well. I can tell plenty of attention was paid to perfecting every detail. Oh, a single bite reminds me of warm and welcoming family. Yes, it most definitely does. However, it still manages to taste like a luxurious dessert. Delicious doesn't even begin to describe it. I suppose it's not terrible. You can tell the chef took great care in selecting his ingredients. I'm sure Esmeralda and Catra would find the taste compelling. Well, it doesn't suck. We have our final contestant, Laifu Fandian's Meijin. I thought long and hard about what classic affections meant to me, and I came up with this. Goop on a plate with some sugar. It's a special pudding made so that it doesn't stick to your plate, your chopsticks, or even your teeth. I call it Snowball Sambujan. I developed it while I was still working at Kowloon Hotel. I've never seen this version before. I wonder how it tastes. I'm excited to see their reactions. Oh, sugar rush. The judges sampled the pudding and attempting to identify the new flavors. The egg seems creamier than usual. It really melts in your mouth, too. This is way different from other sambujan I've had. I've never seen this before, but it tastes great. I think white egg yolk really earns the spotlight here. You can tell that the chef really excels in Eastern technique. She must be a true master of her skill. It's a work of art. This is really a one-of-a-kind taste. I'm so glad I was able to try such a delicacy. The mixture of ingredients has created a rather unique taste. Perhaps the field of cooking does have depth after all. Well, those are all the sweets we've prepared for today. Judges, if you would please write down the dish you feel is the best out of all three. They all look so delicious. Yeah, and Van had such a way of describing them. I almost started drooling just from listening to him. You're right. He seemed really passionate about them all. I get passionate about the trading card games and the anime and stuff. And the boobs. He'd probably make a killing as a gourmet reporter. I'm so excited. What do you think Van's going to choose? They were all pretty freaking good. It'll be hard to pick just one. But since this is a contest and I have to make a choice, Andalusia's Pistachio Spring Soiree, Victor's Homemade Tarte Tatin, and Meijin's Stillfall Sambujan. Which one should I vote for? Alright, I made my choice. They had me at Lady. Oh, don't judge me. She's gonna win because of me. Welcome back, man. What are you doing over here? Aren't you still one of the judges? Yeah, but I already turned in my vote. Should be fine to watch the announcement from here. Thank you for your patience, everyone. It's now time for the final results to be revealed. After a fierce battle, the crown goes to Laifu Fondant Snowball Sambujan. Hey, that's the one I voted for. I guess you really do have a great taste. I'm interested to hear how you managed to concoct such a unique taste. You could get points for its artistry alone. Thank you very much. I'm just glad that my skills still hold up. Guess I'll have to just take the loss. Congratulations. I suppose losing was inevitable. And as for our grand prize, the winner will receive 1 year's supply of the highest quality fruit and eggs sourced all the way from Orid. Oh, I need the eggs. To thank them for their hard work, the other two contestants received rewards as well. And with that, Aramis Sweets contest came to a close after finding a roaring success. Although many of the others took a moment to talk with Yume and Victor, they all eventually split up to enjoy the rest of the festival. The Restival. That was a really great contest. Yes, you two did wonderful work. Well, we certainly couldn't have done it without your help. I have to say, I'm quite impressed that you managed to bring together so many talented chefs on such short notice. I'd like to thank you again for all your hard work you've done. I'll make sure to deposit the payment as promised. Sounds good to me. Well, I think I've had my fill of the school festival for now. Don't you think it's a little early to head back? There's still lots of places we haven't been. We should try and take a look around. Alright, after you.
All in a day's work. Reward deposited.
CP plus 7 recovering allies. Interesting. Alright. With that, we are done. Till next time, everybody.
Till next time.
I'll see you back here tomorrow.